Howdy folks, Ed Danneberg Acres again. Today I want to do a real quick video on how to clean the inside of the stove oven door. So a lot of people will have ovens that you keep towels on it because it's so dirty, or you can't see through the glass to see how your pie's doing or how your cookies are doing because it's so dirty inside and greasy, and you wonder how the hell that dirt gets inside those doors there. So I'm going to unveil this, and we're going to go over how to take this apart so that you can clean the inside of the outside pane, and how you can take the inside sealed unit out or just clean it where it is. This one I think we're just going to clean it where it is, but we have rental properties that sometimes they get so dirty or people just don't know how to clean them. You know, giving them the benefit of the doubt, they try to clean the oven but they can't clean inside that door. So you'll find it's super easy on this particular model, and for most models I've taken a look at, how easy it is to clean these up. So let's get into it, and I'll show you how to open this up, take it apart, and clean the inside. You can use all kinds of different cleaners for this. Super mild cleaner, I guess, would be like baking soda and a little bit of water. You could try that. Glass cleaner, that's what I like to use. Try glass cleaner first. There are, specific types of cleaners. This is a glass stovetop cleaner. Probably cuts grease really well. This one's fragrant free and all that. Made in Canada, how about that? So, that's for the top, but it also will work obviously on the glass. And then, you got some more harsh type cleaners that if you really have a problem. This one's CLR, calcium, rust, and lime. That'll take off, most things. I would start with the paper towel or, a rag. But if you really have difficulty, use a mild one of these scrubbies. This is a green Scotch-Brite, they're called. I think that's the brand name, but they're under all kinds of names. This one's well used, but yeah, use that gently. And another fairly gentle one is the these Mr. Clean scrubbers. You could try that as well. But I think just for this purpose, we're going to try the glass cleaner first, and then maybe a little baking soda if we need to scrub something off. But the key to getting this apart is the main thing. Let's just do a quick clean on this part here. I'm going to use the stovetop cleaner inside here because this is pretty greasy, it looks like. And that way we can see too what we're doing on the other side, and we don't get it. So I'm just going to give it a very gentle wipe with the scrubby just to get chunks off and the greasy stuff off. Some grease streaks there. Nothing like, again, some of the rental properties. After you've had a renter in there for a couple of years, they're not generally not cleaning the oven door extremely well. I'm kind of embarrassed. I mean, that's a little bit dirty inside there. Hopefully nobody's got a big light and is zooming in on my on my home oven here. This stuff here looks like it's inside. Maybe not. I can feel a little bit there. Let's try the glass cleaner. See what that does. Oh yeah, the glass cleaner actually works pretty good, even on the grease too. But then I'm pushing a little harder on the scrubber. Should we try a little baking soda just right on there? See what happens. This is just basically an abrasive, right? When you all right, that's as good as we're going to go on the inside of the door, on the inside glass. But now we're going to go to the meat of the problem. And what you have here, you have these little screws, and I think every door is virtually the same. And it's actually much easier to take these apart than you might think. What you want to do, though, be careful, is when it comes apart, like you can take this door right out if you want. There's screws here, and this whole door will come out, and then you can do it on a bench or on the countertop if you throw a blanket down or something. Not to scratch your countertop, but you can do it right here too. It will come apart, but what I've learned is that you want to put a box or a big blanket folded up underneath. So if it comes apart and falls, you don't break the glass. All right, I went and got a box here. Just throw it underneath again so you have something to catch anything that might come apart while you're doing it. And a lot of times you might just be able to get away with just these ones at the top. All right, I just zoomed in on the corner there. So don't lose that. And you want to get this one off on the other side while you're holding on to the whole piece. the whole assembly. I can feel it coming apart already. So this particular door has this top handle, as I was saying, and has two little side plastic pieces here. So bring it back up, hold on to everything, and now reach in and grab that glass piece. Alright, so this glass piece, look at that, just pops right out. I'm just going to lay it down here. So that's the front, and there's the inside. So this is the part that, the glass that obviously would be like thermal glass, so that the heat can't penetrate too much. There's two panes to it, and you probably could take this right apart, but that's really well sealed, so I don't think you need to. I see grease down here, on the edge here, on this one, some streaks here, and there's a little bit of goo on the inside there. I'm going to start with the glass cleaner here, see how well we do. This lets you get all these little crumbs too, and even these little burnt marks. I see I have a couple little kind of heat marks on the handle there. So just be careful with your door, of course. You don't want to drop it. That's partly why you got the box there. You want to clean up both sides so you can see what you're doing on the inside. Alright, so that's the inside of the door. Now you want to get the inside. Start with the glass cleaner. Cleaner. Look at how nice and clean that is. So now when you put your oven back together, you can have a nice clean spot. Here's some, these spots here you can't see, but they are in there, so you might as well get them cleaned up too. Now open her up one more time, look through it. Looks pretty good now. Just clean up these little corner pieces. You might need to soak these maybe even overnight in a degreaser. You might need to use something more powerful, of a cleaner, more of a degreaser, whatever the case. But these particular one has a little clip at the bottom here, and you got to get it down this way to put it into the little hole right on the edge here. Stand it up a bit so that when you put your glass back in, again, careful with this piece of glass. This is just one sheet of, I'm sure it's tempered, but that just means it'll shatter when if you drop it the wrong way. Get it centered. Put this piece back in here. Open it all back up. Hold on to it. Hold on to the whole thing. Got the handle here. It'll fall off if you don't hold on to it. If I let it go right now, it will open up again. And like I say, if you've got a much more dirtier oven, you might have to soak these pieces. If you've got, if the inside of this glass here is really bad, like I think this is sealed, so if you took this off, I don't think it would make any difference. So it just come off as one piece with the two pieces bonded to it. So generally as clean as you can make it is like that. And I would probably do this in if it was really dirty after I self-cleaned the oven. So I want to check that one out. So there you go. It's back together. Just make sure you take a look. How many times you see an oven that is just totally streaked on the inside? The glass is so dirty, people don't know what to do, how to get it apart, wondering why those drips are in there. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hope it helped somebody. Danneberg Acres, signing off.